In this video, I'm going to show you how to get the basic setup on your body mount system. We're just going to work on the front right now. And right here, this is where I am at. I have the knuckles that come with the drag kit, the C-hubs that come with the body mount installed, along with the crossbar risers installed. And these are all made easier if you install them before you put on any of your turnbuckle links, and just based on where the screw locations are. So with the risers here, make sure the larger hole is on top, because you will be inserting the screw with the little brass washer and steel washer into those to allow them to keep spinning. And yeah, so from this point, the easiest way to set it up is to install the short dampers first. The short dampers that we sent out will have a number of these black 3D printed ball stud type parts for the top. The front will also come with another little 3D printed kind of bushing that goes inside the ball cup that screws onto the bottom of the damper. So from here, you can use the original B6 screws. Just choose the hole that you want to install it in on the stock arms. Tighten that down. Go ahead and do both sides. All right, from here we are going to attach the top of the dampers to the tower, running the tower with the logos facing the back of the chassis. That way you have a nice flush surface to mate up against the bulkhead. So we'll go ahead and get these top ones mounted.
So this was your plan, right? You said you wanted to machine it this way first and here?
Yeah.
The thing is, this might
Just gonna do this quickly.
because I muddled it. I mean, unless you were...
Yeah, we're doing a second off anyway, so you...
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, otherwise you can't hold this enough, you know, if you go too low.
All right, as you can see here,
Yeah, there's gonna be like an overlap.
Or a mismatch.
I had the little risers
Oh, okay.
falling down, but when I put the damper in, makes it a little difficult. So when you put your dampers in, make sure the risers are
Just making sure, because
clear and free, facing
It's
upwards.
like I said, we're not at a job shop.
Next shop is going to be
We decide what
mounting the
in a pass
crossbar
and it's not, and it's usually what we can do.
and the centering bracket.
If I want
Honestly,
to make it
easier
better
just to
looking
keep them,
part,
or
we
to
switch
attach them
different.
before you mount them to the chassis itself. A couple of 8mm or 10mm screws. The R1 logo should be facing up on this, and if you have the body mount posts and body mounts, it's easiest to attach those before it goes onto the chassis. From here, we're going to attach them to the risers first. So you're going to take your screw with the brass bushing and go through the riser and screw that into the crossbar. Again, same thing on the other side. All right, once you have your screws set in each of those and your crossbar mounted, the next step is going to be putting in the centering screw that goes through the bracket and the tower. Now, the little assembly you should have gotten will look something like that. You may have two bushings instead of the one that's here. Works the same. If you use both those bushings together, it'll work the same. So, easiest way to do it is take off the washer or the nut and the rear washer, leaving the screw, one washer, and the bushing to go in from the front side through the centering bracket and then through the tower. So by holding the screw with the driver, you can get the screw to pop out through the back. Now the screw will go through the tower, and the bushings will not. And so with a nut driver, you can go ahead and pick your desired location on the tower and tighten that down. And once that's tightened down, you can adjust for how much travel you want. Or if you leave it a little bit loose, you can access the travel from both the slot on the tower and on the centering bracket. And all you need to do is tighten things up or loosen it, and you can adjust just how much travel you get from your suspension. And that's pretty much it. See how everything is assembled there.